Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first try?
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while. If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that and the room on the other side was... Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef?
This could be a case of amnesia. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah. Then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember... Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all... So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He didn't want me to call him Gramp every time he came back.
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to... So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey. And it's been quite a while since I last saw him. I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water resembles a precious jewel. And every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath...
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side. And the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments. Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. Could this be...
I'm sorry. Perhaps I'll... Can you take me with you? I wish to share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
The atmosphere in this room feels...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky, you're here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he described our world to ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea. In search on that day, he called me to his study. I asked him if I could go.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky, An ocean of stars. He said that he knew the crew on the
A train? Could it be?
It's then. He said the distant sound of...
Exactly, Misha!
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw, right?
Do you remember?
Hey,
Looks like we're just one... Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
This is it. While I spent my time here,
So...
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Marge, do you remember when she mentioned a clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit!
The answer lies in the Astral Express. And when we were in Dreamflux, a mimetic life that can only...
But Misha can...
That's the key to... Have you ever seen...
wait.
That's the answer, March 7th. I should have stayed here and waited.
So it's and the whistle you...
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me. I was born on Lushak. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or if you prefer, you can...
So, you're the watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, as for the child who has been with... And this, also
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the...
Because I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. The one who brought our unconscious friend here.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. But in the end, you found... If I may apologize, I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, My journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of trail, all I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head. And now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Of course.
In that case, then let's proceed to get...
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka.
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't...
Even without me, you know how... Now go! Board...
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car.
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before.
Well, it's the hands, Mr. Ammon.
I see.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time. I see. The people of Astana, don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have! Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece...
Where are you going, old man?
Oh,
Answer my question.
Relax, Gallagher.
Oh, come on. If you die...
Yes, I will organize a...
So...
Desperate. Make sure to send an invitation.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Last night.
Write it down. Why?
Oh,
Of course.
yes. I was a kid. I wanted to.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was. So. And the watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again.
No, I'll stay here. And then... this.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands. Always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is...
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony,
and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose, we make the same
Stream
choices.
forth the gleam of old blades.
Does that mean he wants to fight us?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird.
Well, in my I sensed a strong... That's why he'll...
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, we can't now that we've taken up the mantle.
However, the desire to they've harnessed.
What do you mean?
I believe fire...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable reward because one of the lines said,
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
the first time was a painful death, so now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony.
The most terrible form?
The true death.
We must do everything we can.
Have you made...
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Yeah. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality. You mean...
Silverwolf told me about it.
Well, I want to live. People die. We have to choose.
Do you exist just to pick?
Are you not the same, Blade? If I were to die, though it's the tombstone that will bear the name.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would... I can sense that it's a shame you won't be able to see... Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. But in the end, we managed... Well, I don't... Then I'll be joining you soon, you'll... Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, here's to you. To the imperfect...
It's a shame, these berries.
Seriously? It become... Have you...
Before coming here, I stopped by. The flavor was... Don't worry about it.
Well, by the way...
No, I had a companion. She...
Well...
Condolences.
That's proof that...
Or...
Afraid.
I'm afraid I'll forget. I fear that those...
Hard to imagine.
Because... As long as this...
But you're right about...
When will this rain?
Perhaps...
Have you heard of a planet named Buat half an amber era ago?
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes.
Because of the nihility, I'm rare...
I would disagree. If the family messes with Penacony...
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is in...
Do you remember the ancient sworn 2 paths?
Shipe, the harmony.
Holy fork! But I don't see any descent...
I can't say for sure. But they're...
Holy whoop. Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this what...
The Charmony Festival will start soon.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking...
Exactly. The assistance from the lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think? it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order, so I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal... well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony. And
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
It's for justice, Mike. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
I shall ascend to the heaven. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the...
It's quite exhilarating.
And not only that...
Yeah. I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about!
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Yikes! They scared the life out of me! Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office? Stop!
Are these puppets part of the...
Seek, and you will find.
Something feels off. We're in the right place.
There's no other grand theater.
So Sunday's...
My apologies for the...
You scared me!
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, history is a mirror within it. Let us commence with the dawning of the... After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
Are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it? Where are we now?
The atmosphere here. This act is named...
I thought things were...
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar.
Don't forget to let your
Therefore,
friends in on the action.
I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
This place was
In
once
2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Seek, and you will find.
We've shattered the case.
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation.
Staying here, honorable travelers. However,
The three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile.
let's build another prison.
Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war. This time, the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
I hope you like this land.
As you can see, there's freedom permeating.
Prisoners, this
Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Your answers? Answer me!
Time for the main event. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hope you're prepared.
Destined for oblivion.
The test. Free. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Turn it up!
0 points.
This ends here.
Free.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
no one can restrain you anymore.
Thus concludes the first act.
This must be how However, it...
This show is... These puppets... Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the 3rd and 4th days.
Seek, and you will find.
Look! Another frame!
Ode to Fool.
The surroundings are different.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Welcome to this mansion, dear outsiders.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
Accountant! We are the pillars of this
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because Master shaped you from clay, my child. You did not serve the old master.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head.
Seek, and you will find.
As for me, I shall forge
Only
new
when Gopher
bonds
Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages.
Dear outsider, I wish.
This is the second act.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me.
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is.
Looks like we've...
Either I shall be...
Where are you?
Guess we won't be able.
Either I shall be... Without a master.
Master! Master.
Once I... My former master has lost...
Master is no longer here. Master is no longer here. I shall sing for my new master.
Thank you, dear. Heed me, cast aside the...
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Listen, the snow rains all around. The sky trembles, and the earth seems ready to collapse. At the edge of the silver universe, first buds sprout under the rising sun.
In the name of Len, with forged in ice, never falters!
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Is that all?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The test. 0 points.
This song's for you. Let's rock!
Destined for oblivion.
Your answers? Answer me. Fail.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
I'm asking questions. The test. 0 points. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Alas, they remain. Thus concludes the second.
This is how Penacony...
This guy really
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. the downward flowing river became a malady, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symbol.
This guy is really into these puppets. Oh, I get it.
And the atmosphere here.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Without a king, who shall protect the weak and stand We shall support one another.
Stream forth,
And standing against the mighty.
Seek, and you will find.
Without a king, who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before the rise, everything followed its natural
Stream
course,
forth.
and so it shall continue even after the king's departure.
But after the king's departure,
We no longer have need for king, for we have become kings of all things.
Perhaps we'll need to
So, do you...
Farewell, former king.
How did it go? You can't...
My apology.
Let our previous king...
Prepare for battle.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase, I traverse towards the future. What seek my assistance? For the contours of my mind shall intersect with my experience.
Another journey begins from the still waters of oblivion.
I'm asking questions. The test. Fail!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. This too shall fall.
Got the defense? Answer me. 0 points.
Let's rock!
Hope you're prepared.
Free will, or was it from the still waters of oblivion?
Test. Fail. SAS. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal, what is mine shall wait.
This is the final scene. Let's go. Once...
They imbued the world yet. All thus.
This grand theater...
Everyone, get ready.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
The stars shine bright. Praise the Great One. The Order is dead. The Order is dead. The Order is dead.
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, Mike? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Grand Theater, the very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the because our shared goals give equal weight to the beliefs we strive for. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other, now that our conflict has been destined. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Or rock with it!
Someone a lesson. You have to find all things in the cosmos.
For you.
Hope you're prepared. A will forged in ice never falters!
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Mediocre. I'm asking questions. Test. Fail.
Let's rock!
This ends here.
On the still waters of oblivion. Again.
Your answers? Answer me.
Time for them.
Hope you're prepared.
Free will, or was
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with
it? Time for the main event.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Keep up!
0 points.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fail.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Destined for oblivion.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Is that all?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Answer me. 0 points.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up!
Hope you're prepared.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Got the defense?
This song's for you.
Keep up!
This ends here.
Another journey.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Pretty good crowd today.
Hope you're prepared.
Destined for oblivion.
Is that all?
I'm asking questions. A test. Fail. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time for the main event.
Let's rock!
This ends here.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Disorderly noise!
Is that all?
Wise and perceptive as you are, answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
How noisy! Answer me! 0 points! Why is everybody silent? All things are part of the melody!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
On the still waters of oblivion.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Answer me! 0 points! SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
0 points!
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dunhug?
spirits. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Hey, wake up! Are you alright? Can you... Oh, not good. Try to remember. Alright. It's a long story. And then we return. Everyone else has also...
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey.
What's Miss Black Swan?
Nothing, Miss Mark, though the strike from the General was... But, luckily...
Oh, so that...
Don't mention it.
Of course not.
What?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake.
Well, fork me.
Don't worry.
Allow me to introduce him to during our pursuit of a...
No need for thanks.
More...
Wait, hold on a...
Who was it again? No, that...
what?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel.
Yes. Everyone, let's hurry up and look...
You're right.
One peach sold, lad? Shake it.
Look, they're with the
That's furthermore,
The General possesses a deep...
You flatter me. Well, would you look at that? Here's the galactic baseballer. The paragon of both heroism and humility.
Are you okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's no... What about you, Mr. Yang?
He used an ability called Thanks to General Jing Yuan.
He used that...
I can confidently...
Speaking of the Oak...
It's the IPC. The family quickly...
Everyone really has their...
Then, what's going to happen? Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that it's time, everyone.
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe...
Why, of course you're welcome. Besides...
I'm kind of alert.
Not to worry.
I'm afraid I'll...
Thank you.
What? I can pack it myself, you know.
Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
guests, this year's festivity auditions have ended. Please vacate the premises in a timely manner as we prepare to perform maintenance on the theater.
What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Keep up!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Initiate cleanup. Attack. Sam in position.
Turn it up!
That's half the work.
Detonate. Joining the battle.
Like firefly until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
A will forged in ice never falters!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Set the seas ablaze!
A will forged in ice never falters!
You can fight it, or rock with it! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
A will forged in ice never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Is that all? Test.
Turn it up!
A will forged in ice never falters!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Answer me. Fail. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Is that all?
Test. Fail.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Let's rock!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Mediocre. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Fail.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Destined for oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Test. 0 points.
Let's rock!
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Answer me.
Turn it up!
Destined for oblivion.
Test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
0 points.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Answer me.
Keep up!
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.